Hello, how are you? Um, Good afternoon. My name is Enrique Valenzuela, and I just like to talk to you guys about how to import products from Mexico and sell it in the United States. It's really simple. But one of the things that we do with Metal Coat Tile and Signs is a we purchase some of the products, some of the actually we make our products in the United States, but some of the components uh, are made in Mexico, or at this point we purchase a lot of copper, so the copper it gets mined in Mexico and we bring it into here. Um, a lot of people think Mexico is really dangerous. There's a lot of cartels and all that thing that you hear over and over. But the truth of the matter is that if you're not involved in any of those activities, you don't have to worry in Mexico. It's super safe. You can do business there. You can go for traveling. You can go for do business or anything you want to do there, and nothing is going to happen to you as long as you're not getting involved of any of that activity, illegal activity. Everything we talk about here, it's legal. And when we go to Mexico and we search for new products, everything we do is legal. Um, I I've been living in California since 2020. But I was raised and born in Mexico in an area, in a city. It's called Navojoa, Sonora. It's south of Arizona. That's the closest border. Nogales, Arizona, Nogales, Sonora. And it is about 370 miles from the border. That area makes it really good area to do business, to put a manufacturer. And the reason why is because it's kind of far from the border, but it's not that far from the border, meaning that labor wise and rent wise and licensing wise, it's way cheaper than first in California or any states on the states, and it's also cheaper than in Mexico at the border. Of course, you have freight cost that you have to move your product, 300 miles in Mexico. But even with that, the savings. Let's compare Sonora State with California State. The savings of doing business there or manufacturing something there, it's about 80% the difference. So with that 80%, it's worth it to pay freight and bring it to the state, manufacture there, and bring it to the states. I know from a fact that there's a new mayor in Navajo, and he's willing to do business with anyone that wants to do business in Mexico. Anyone from the states that wants to do business, that want to open a new factory, or just buy new products there. December 18 in Navajo, it's going to be an Expo Regional del Mayo, which is going to have all the people, the manufacturers, anywhere from products, um, uh, you know, the artisans are going to be there. The natural, I mean, they have a lot of natural resources also that they got it for sale, like copper. One of the biggest copper mining companies is near Navojoa. Um, I think the name of the company is Copper del Mayo or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I know they mine a lot of copper, a lot of gold. Um, they wanted to start making a some bring some tourists into Mexico, and so they can see all the Indian reservations, how how they live there. Well, if I talk a little bit of about Navajoa's, uh, it has uh, 165, 170,000 people. I will say 98%, 95 to 98% of the population they owns a cell phone, smart cell phone. So everybody, it's a really small population that don't have access to the internet. I would say between 25% of the people speak English, so it's easy to do business there. Um, there's a lot of colleges there. I think it's like 15 colleges in a town that has 160,000. So they export a lot of people from college. So so education wise is really good. So um, all these things makes it Navajoa a town to start doing business. As I say, I know the mayor is trying to bring business or sell their stuff there to help the population and to bring more jobs there. I think it's fair. On the United States, as far as is making or having a factory, a manufacturer, nowadays it start getting more and more expensive, and a lot of the people for years in the states, they go to China and purchase product in China, never look um, into Mexico. But I think now it's the time. The federal government, the state governor also, it's helping all that people that wanted to start investing there. Um, if you compare that border with China, it's a huge difference between time wise. I know that if you purchase something in China, it takes anywhere from a month to 2 months to receive your product. Sometimes the quality control there is really good. I can give them that. But the problem is sometimes it's not as good as we think it's going to be. A long time ago, I have a friend that purchased some cups, yeah, paper cups that they were using for their coffee place, and they were gonna put this coffee places into the hotels in Vegas. And guess what? They receive a whole container off of paper cups, and the cups were leaking. Oh man, he lose a lot of money on that. But those are the things that when you do business with China, that can happen. Maybe once in a while that happens, but if you think about it, you lose 2 months already of production time, and then they're gonna make, of course, they're gonna make it for free, but you're gonna lose another month. So when that you lose the customer already. So in Mexico, you I mean you reduce that time a lot. 15 days, 20 days, you'll get the product you order. If you want to make your own factory and have your own factory, you can have people there with college degree, bilingual, that you're paying. By the way, minimum wage right now it's about 200 pesos per day, which I think it's $10 per day. So I mean, it's super cheap for a labor. That's pretty much how you pay, about 10 to 15 $15 per day, not per hour, per day. And then with the college education, you end up paying about anywhere between $25 to $30 a day. So that reduces your cost of labor a lot, a lot. Rent, I don't know, maybe 7,000, 8,000 square feet building, it's gonna cost no more than $1,000. If so, you know, electricity, you put another $50. Water, you put another $10 to $20, and so you reduce your cost of manufacture a lot. Of course, you're gonna have a shipping. um, I live right in between LA and San Diego, and we were sending some long time ago cell phone cases, and we compute 52 shipments, one per week in a whole year. And even with that, we were saving about $75 per, I mean, $75, 75% of the cost of manufacturing in California. Well, some ideas of what you can do. You can always reach me. My name is Enrique Valenzuela. I work here in California with MCTS Tile. We manufacture Tuscan tiles, Tuscan mosaics, made with metals like bronze, brass, and everything here is custom. But if you want to do business in Mexico and you want to know how, or even if you want to go and see it yourself, you can always reach me, and I'll be happy to take you there. Because of the business that I'm doing right now, I have to go back and forth once a month. One other thing that is super important. Um, the border with Tijuana and Chula Vista near San Diego, they open a bridge. It's called CVX, which you park your car on the states and you just walk all the way to the airport in Tijuana. That reduces a lot the cost of the traveling, because it's not an international flight, but you don't have to drive around Tijuana, or you don't have to do anything like that. So you just do your check-in, everything on the states, and you fly from Tijuana. You walk out over a bridge. Is about, I don't know. You have to walk probably 300 feet from the United States all the way to the plane in Tijuana. Super convenience. You can be in and out. My flight from the whole trip time, if I am in Temecula, which is the city where I live currently live, and I go all the way to Navajo, from driving to the border to taking the plane, and then another small drive over there. It's about 4 hours, and 4 hours I'm over there, and then 4 hours I'm back. On the way back, you can always take the CVX bridge. Border right there, customs is super easy, because the only people that has a boarding pass is the only ones that can take that bridge. So there's not going to be 2 3 hour line in that bridge. Super super convenient. So with this being said, there's no way why we don't start doing business in Mexico. Why we don't stop doing business in China and bringing the business to Mexico. You need to get help in how to do it. You think it's something for you, please let me know. Let me know, and I'll help you. As I say, I'm helping the people there. I'm helping the mayor. He wants to start bringing business there, and that's what I'm doing for him. This is gonna have no cost to you, other than if you want to go and see it, pay your plane tickets and pay you hotel and all that stuff. But it could be really good. And pretty soon we're gonna have a book with many of the stuff that they manufacture over there. for you to see it and see if you want to purchase something. And you don't want to manufacture there. You just want to buy some of the stuff they manufacturing there. It's all it's all for you. Um, you don't feel like you want to do any paperwork or bring a business there. It's all for you. You can just buy the product and resell it. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is my first video of hopefully a lot that I'm going to make. Um, if I had a chance next time that I'm there, I'm gonna create videos there so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But if you any concerns, any questions you have, just reach out to me. Once again, Enrique Valenzuela, and I work with MCT Style, and I help the mayor in Navojoa, Sonora. Look for that. It's a beautiful town. It's near the ocean, near Alamo, Sonora, which is a super colonial town. In fact, that was a town that it was the first coin they made in Mexico. They made it in Alamos. So a lot of hunting, a lot of fishing. Um, it's the same Arizona desert, so it's one of the places in the world, or I think it's the only place in the world where the desert and the ocean meet with all those cactus. So in one side you're gonna see a lot of water, on the other side you're gonna see a lot of saguaros, like the ones they are in Arizona. All right. Well, if I keep talking, I will never stop. So thank you so much, and thank you for watching. If you like this first video, just give it a like, thumbs up. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll see what happened here. All right, thanks. Bye.